All right, let's do a brief audio and visual check. How's everybody doing tonight? How is everybody doing? Give me a few seconds while I get some things taken care of. Hold up. Loud and clear. On the spot. Nice. Loud and clear. Looking good. Sounding good. Obviously, Coach Jay is traveling, so wasn't able to make it tonight, but don't worry. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Scheduled for Wednesday. Audio's good. Sounds good. This is good. Let me make sure. I got it here correct. I think I'm okay. Let's see. One second. Okay, we're good. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to Slow Markets. As always, in the YouTube chat, there's our Topstep risk disclosure. Everything that I go over is educational purposes only. It's not financial advice. It's not a signals class. I mean, we're here to learn, right? Every single time I'm on air and I see traders taking the same exact trade, hopefully it's because of your own process and not because you're just blindly following what you see on the internet. So let's get to these markets. We got the State of the Union addressed. I believe it's happening now, right? But my job as a trader, your job as a trader, should be to trade the markets and trade what's in front of us. What's the market doing? Not to really just try and guess and predict, but let's go ahead. I'm going to do some top-down analysis going into tonight. As you can see, this is a daily chart on the Nasdaq. And we've been consolidating. We have been in a very big consolidation pattern. We're bumping up against the top end of this range, the 25,100. So if we do break out to the long side, maybe we could come up and retest these 25,400s right here, right? Break through this level of resistance. Then the next one is going to be 25,460s. 460s. Yeah, I think that's the high of that. Yeah, there you go. This zone, it's a zone, right? On the flip side, if we start to sell off, then I would look for the market to return maybe back down to these lows, 24,700. But we shall see. And we start to zoom in to this hourly chart. And you can see we had this hesitation here. We starting to see a rally a little bit tonight. We're up 0.25%. And yeah, you can see we're at the top end of this extreme. And so there could be some resistance here at these 25,100s, lower 100s. We shall see. Zoom into a 5-minute. We're seeing like I said, a little bit of volatility to start the evening, trying to break out. Let's take a look at gold. We'll get some music on. We'll get to some questions. And we'll take a look, let's see, at some hashtag slow markets. Let's take a look at daily on gold. Obviously, we broke through these 5100s. We tested 5270s. We're trying to get back. We're hovering around 5200, right? 5200 is where we're hanging out. Let's take a look at the hourly chart. Ooh, that is looking pretty interesting for a trend continuation, if I do say so myself. Is this just a higher low? Right, making these higher lows, higher low, higher low. Are we going to make a run, break through, maybe make a run to 5,300? That would be interesting this week. Remember, tomorrow's a big one. We have NVIDIA earnings tomorrow, followed by employment data, followed by inflation data on Friday. So it is a big week starting tomorrow with NVIDIA earnings. We're seeing movements in this market. Chat's shouting out at the Bitcoin. But we'll take a look at the Bitcoin in a moment. We got the top of the hour, of course, in about 22 minutes. We've had a nice rally here on gold tonight. I mean, this is a pretty good rally if we measure that from high to low. That's $45 on this move. It looks like we ran into consolidation here at 5,200. So maybe we look for a pullback. Maybe we look for a dip to buy. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin real quick that everyone's mentioning. It's going straight up. Bitcoin is up. It is on the move. Maybe there is a mention of crypto. Is there a mention of crypto? Or is this... I mean, we've seen that move earlier down here. What, February 5th? When we got down to 63,000. And we've seen how that big rally. And then it's just been slowly selling off. And so now here we are again. Kind of like a double bottom right here. And tonight we're seeing quite the rally. Quite the rally. I mean, can we come back up and test this trend line on the Bitcoin? I'm not sure. I don't trade it. I just watch it. It's a market, right? I mean, you zoom in, and that is it's a pretty big move. But anyway, let's get back to the markets that I do watch. Let's get some music going, and let's get to some of these questions. And while I go through this, everyone in chat, you know the drill. If you're new here, we're going for 700 likes every single night tonight, or every single night this week. And then I will be able to, I'm more inclined, and I will be looking to push slow markets starting 30 minutes early. So instead of starting at 7:30 p.m., I'll be starting at 7 p.m. And guess what? I will be able to maybe be here during these. Look at this. I would have been here, right? We've been streaming slow markets right now during this big move. So, yeah, let's get to those 700 likes. And if you're new, do the hashtag slow markets. There's my socials in the YouTube chat. Go ahead and tag me in a trade setup, your trader station, something trader related. And if I like it, I will show it here live on air. I already see a couple good ones coming in. Not too bad. Not too bad. Man, good job. Good job. You guys are doing better. Doing better at getting the hashtag slow markets in. Even early. Stephen Beck, you're 30 minutes early. You've been trading. You're probably sitting very well. Looks like you're in a long gold. Yeah, I like this. When you guys are able to submit your slow markets early, then that means you have a higher odds of being on air. Man, you guys are already at this. You guys are already at this. It's gonna take. I gotta get good at my job here, doing these filter with so many hashtag slow markets. Long equals daily highs. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom a little bit. Take a look at this gold. We're seeing volatility in these markets. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq. Look at that. Buyers just stepped right back in. Buy the dip right there. We'll watch both of them. You know what we could do? We'll just bounce back and forth between gold and should I do something like this? No, that would make me. No, that's not me. That ain't it for me. I'll do something like this. Maybe I could just looking at the two different markets. I want to watch gold and Nasdaq. We got the Nasdaq on the left. Nasdaq on the left. And we'll do gold on the right. So I could watch them both here. Watch them both. It's going to take me a minute to get used to it. Okay. All right. Maybe a new tab and flip between them. And we'll see. We'll see. I'm used to just typing in the different market. We could watch it. We could watch both of them. Did Jay make it home okay? I believe so. Didn't hear from him tonight. Hopefully everything's good. Okay. Yeah. You guys can hear the music right now. Let me know if the music is too loud. There you go, Coach Hoop. He did. He did. Okay. Getting through some of those. I'm in drawdown right now. Been short from 69.09 in the ES. Richard? Come on, King Richard. You got this. This PA in gold turned to hot garbage depending on the direction you're in. Gold's trying to... I mean, we're See how we're just hovering back and forth around 5,200. Nasdaq starting to sell off just a little bit. State of the Union going on right here, right now. There it is. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm watching these markets. That's what I'm doing. You guys, if you guys want to keep slow markets up, you could shout out in the chat if something happens. Gold maybe looking to break down, maybe a pullback. We're holding this 195. Maybe this is some type of reversal pattern for a deeper pullback. I don't know. He did at the buzzer doing about Verizon Internet. Jay is going to come on tomorrow speaking Spanish. Hey, we'll see. I think his Spanish might be decent. I don't know. I've not tested Coach Jay's Spanish out. You need a deeper pullback to go long. Story of my life, gringo. Story of my life. Oh, man. All right. We're going to chill here. Remember, the State of the Union address is going on, so anything can happen. There could be some random word or sentence or mention that can move these markets. Who knows, right? We want to, as traders, be reactionary. Hey, market's doing this. I do that. And just trade what's in front of us. We got the top of the hour, which brings some volatility. And we have the bottom of the hour that also brings some volatility. It starts at 6. What time zone are you referring to, Jack? It starts in top of the hour. So in 15 minutes. Right? 15 minutes. Everything presidential. There you go, Coach Hoop. So it's going to be, we're seeing the markets. They're moving. You're up 15 points on your MES longs. Should I sell before Trump speaks? Follow your process. I personally don't like holding full positions into news events. That's a personal thing. Follow your own process, right? It's not going to be like a data event, right? Or like an earnings event where a number comes out and the market reacts. It's a speech, and that's more like the market reacting out based off of what someone's saying. It's not like expectations is going to be this number, and then we either meet or miss it, and something else happens, and it's like a knee-jerk reaction. It's like a speech with any speech, right? It's like I'm a little bit dovish and this, and people are interpreting words and what they're saying in their own way. Sell everything. How did I pull the news tab? Over on the left-hand side. Over here on the left-hand side. It says Trader Hub. Trader Hub. Not to be confused with any other hub. This is the Trader Hub. Could speak about critical minerals. Yeah. Hey, man. To some people it is, right? Addicted to the news. Addicted to the news coming out as a trader. I won't judge. Are traders going to get KPI dashboards? XFAs have? If not, what third party do you use? You have the dashboard on Topstep's website. I think any way to... Yeah, I don't know all the details, right? But I do know there's like a bunch of stuff coming out this year that MPs talked about on air. Yeah, Matt. Trader Hub's the best hub. Your second. That's your second. I mean, this is where we get all the news, right? This is the good stuff. We want that special. These special. I better stop. You guys get these premium features for free. Yo, Dakota, can you ask MP when we can get some price alerts? Would be a huge... That's a big one on a lot of traders, right? Price alerts has been... It's been up there. I know traders are... A lot of people are already asking. That's on top of the radar for sure. Bull run Asia market. Fill the 4-hour gap. Maybe. Right now, gold's hanging around 5,200. I do have 2 5-minute charts up. Good pull. I'm like, these charts look the same. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq. Nasdaq continuing to push session highs tonight. Tells you a lot of good moves happen when the New York sessions closed and the sun goes down. Good stuff happens. I remember when I first started trading, I used to full port Jerome Powell speeches and earning. Don't do it. Yeah, I would not recommend oversizing during higher than normal volatility events. $25,100. Let's see if we could get here. We shall see. It's going to be big. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Remember, hashtag slow markets. I'm going to keep going through them. And of course, if you do it, you get a like for me. You get a like for me. We got to get to 700 likes each and every night. Push slow markets. Start a little bit early. I'm dedicating the time. Supply and demand. Trend lines can extend off the chart would be nice too. Okay, fair enough. Jay, sparring tonight? No, I'm not going to be sparring until after Thursday. I have a photo shoot that I had to reschedule because of my black eye. So after my photo shoot on Thursday, then it's back into the thick of it. Back into me not caring what happens to my face. Does trading get easier with experience or tougher with payout expectation from self? Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah, because the more you learn, the more you can complicate it, right? The more you learn, the more you can complicate it. And like you just said, right? You continue to increase your own expectations of yourself, which could be detrimental. It could be what's the word I'm trying to say? Detrimental to your own psychology, right? If you get a payout and you start expecting more from yourself, and then you start pushing yourself, and then, yeah, it's a slippery slope, right? It's like ego. There's sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, there's sometimes I wish I didn't know some of the stuff I knew because I overcomplicate it sometimes, right? You're just overcomplicating so many things, and yeah, like Al says, you know, you get paralysis by overanalysis, and you're like, oh, that market's going up. If I would have just bought it, I would have made money. And I talk to people, close friends and family, you know, all the time. They're like, everyone was telling me, you know, this stock was hot, and they bought the stock, and then like a month later they're up like 3%, and it's like stress-free, right? It's like, oh, it's going up, so I'm gonna buy it. And they buy it, and it kept going up. They're going with the trend, and it's so simple. But then, you know, as a trader mindset and someone with decent level of experience, you're like, it can't be that easy. Can it? Can it be that easy just to buy when things go up? 72K is crazy. What's 72? We're at 25,109. 25,109. Buy low, sell high. It's not. Yeah, trading is not. I talked about that over the weekend. I talked about it Monday, right? One of the biggest lies of trading. It's not that simple. That's a lie. It really is. Trading really is that simple. The hard part is what we're talking about. Someone said they made 72 in a month. I believe them. It's possible to make 72,000 a month. As a trader, we make money going down and faster. They freak out. Dakota, is it on X? Is there a way to set an alert for a certain price? Not yet. That's one of the big requests. Is it bad of me to make 50 to 75 trades a day? That's difficult, right? Money's money. If you're net positive and have a positive expectancy, that's not bad. There's algorithms that place a lot of trades. But if you're manually placing 50 to 75 trades a day, that's a lot of mental capital you're taking up. I have a hard time closing trade than opening it. That's usually how it is. It's easy to open a trade up, hard to get out. Any max limit for payouts in Topstep per month? I've never heard of a max per month. What's my highest month P&L? In this prop account or personal? In the prop, I don't know. I made like 150,000 in a month. In the personal, it's pretty big. Actually, it was. I'm gonna be honest. It was last year. See, this is why you just follow me on social media. I share some of this stuff. My biggest month ever basically happened in 1 week. It happened in 1 week, and here it is. It's right there in that link. It was in October, right around my birthday. Yeah, that was my biggest week ever. But I'm pretty sure that was my biggest month too. Yeah, that was about my biggest month. Trade and travel. Trade and travel. Hey, everyone has their own definition of freedom, right? Some people want to be able to trade and travel because you could literally trade anywhere in the world with a solid internet connection. Some people, freedom means just staying home with family, spending time with family. Can I ask you, my payment status is exception? Bruno, maybe you have an answer to that. Yeah, Starlink for the win, man cave trades. Yeah, don't worry. I see you on your boat trading it up sometimes. You're always here, man cave. And I'm always going to give you credit. And I always support you. Share hashtag slow markets almost every night. And I love it. Absolutely love it. Money don't buy happiness, but I can buy what I want and go where I want. That's freedom. Gonna go to, so for a 50K account, how do you set your stop loss as a buy percentage? Okay, now this is not financial advice, but I get this question a lot, is how should I set my stop loss? If you're gonna do it based off of a dollar amount, here's what I do, okay? This is my, I hate to say recommendation because there's so many ways to do it. And then remember, figure out a way that works best for you and your strategy. But if you have a max loss limit in a combine of, say, $4,500, I personally would divide that by 10 and say I want my daily loss limit, how much I'm going to lose in a day, 1/10 of that. So instead of 4,500 as my max loss limit, I want my daily loss limit to be $450. Now, as that scales, obviously you can scale with it, maybe, and then a more realistic situation could be based off of percentage, right? I only want to risk, 1/4% of my total balance. prop firm versus real, you know, combine, XFA, live account versus personal. There's very in-depth conversations that can be had, and everyone's going to have their own different points of view depending on their risk appetite, depending on their trading style, depending on a few other variables in their own trading. So it's not like a one size fits all for everybody. Yeah, you need at least enough daily loss limits that just be able to, I know MP says this, just trade for tomorrow. Don't put yourself in a position whereas if something goes really, really wrong for a single day, you're not blowing your account and you're not, you know, being detrimental to your own trading account. Like if something was to go wrong, if I enter a position right now and a news headline hits in the opposite direction and it just goes directly and blows past my stop loss and I get some major slippage, and worst case scenario ever, it hits my daily loss limit plus some slippage, I'm not going to be stressed out, right? And it's not going to have an effect on how I trade tomorrow. That's how it should be, right? Like worst case scenario is I hit my daily loss limit today and it has zero effect on how how tomorrow is going to be for me, or the rest of the week, or the rest of the month, or the rest of the year. You should never let a single trade define who you are. Right? How many times you'd never expect like, oh, this one person missed one free throw, that makes him a bad basketball player. No. Now if he misses like a Shaq, you could tell him he's a bad free throw player or free throw shooter, right? But one shot does not define an individual. Trading's literally Groundhog Day. Are you going to stream? No, we're watching these markets. I'm not streaming any of that. I'm a trader. I'm going to be trading. To me, it doesn't really matter what's being said. What matters to me is the market's reaction. That's what matters. I got my water, staying hydrated, trading. What you sipping on? We got water and creatine. Water and creatine. Flavorless, but tastes like grit. Tastes like grit. Like a little bit like sand, right? 10 or 5 grams. Yeah, it's 5 grams. I passed the loading stage. Sometimes if I'm tired, I'll bump it up. I don't really miss it, but it lands in the opposite net. It's a banana man. Sometimes it feels like that. You're taking a shot and you miss and it lands in the opposite net. Let's take a look. Like I said, it's top of the hour. Watching for these markets to be moving. Actually, let's take a look at some gold. Gold might be moving a little bit more here. Trump should be talking soon. Just a vibe on the equities. Slightly positive. Nasdaq's up 0.3%. We got Nvidia earnings coming out tonight's price action. So tomorrow, basically, depending on where you're at around this world. We got Nvidia coming out. We have Apple that's everything's slightly green. Let's just say that. Everything's slightly green. Gold, we have this on the screen. We're up 0.4. We got Bitcoin. Bitcoin caught a nice bid tonight. Bitcoin's at 66,000 spots, which it's been taking a beating, and we're finally getting some buyers stepping in here. Whether it's profit taking or new people buying the Bitcoin, not sure. And the dollar index is even. The dollar, the DX. I've been watching DX. What's it called? Yeah. DX. US dollar FX. It's at, I have it at 97.76. I don't know. I have it on watch list. I don't know when I put it there. It's been interesting. Silver's at $88 an ounce. Take a look at the silver. 88.38. 88.38. JBR Trader DXY. I have DX. It just says DX. DX futures. And its quote is at 97.765. Let me know in the chat. Oh, look how hideous this depth of market is on silver. You want to see a very illiquid market? Look at this. This is the silver depth of market. Coach Hoop, is that not the ugliest thing you've seen? That is... Call that my... Ooh. That is scary. Like, look at that. 1s and 2. Like, there's 2 there. They scroll down, and then there's another 1. I would not. That does not look tradable. Yeah, this is why you should not be trading silver. Like, someone can market in 10 minis and push this market to set. Wow. Oh, man. Insanity, the depth of market on silver. Yeah, you wouldn't trade silver, and yeah, this is you ever wonder why like the CME brokers, firms, obviously like Topstep, like any firm where there's like, oh, man, there's a reason why they increase margin or put restrictions on markets like this. That is scary. You could have a daily loss limit. You could have all your risk parameters in place. If you're in a position and it gets liquidated and a big order comes in any direction, the slippage is scary. And you can imagine, if you're a firm, whether it's prop or personal brokerage or something like that, imagine being long 10 minis and a market order just hits and then you're getting filled like $1 past. That's huge. Like, oh wow, I had my stop loss here, but I got filled way down here. What are you gonna do? You're gonna call your personal broker and be like, I did not get the right price. No, they're just gonna say, hey, you know the risks. Like, it's slippage. It's sadly that has happened to me more than one occasion, and I can't. They really told me to go take a hike. They said take a hike. Come on. Worst case ever is I was in an options spread. If you guys know what a vertical option spread is, it's 2 legs, right? Say you sell a put, buy a put at a different strike. I held it. The options was expiring that day. I held, I think it was like 100 of those options. At the end of day, I was trying to get out with a limit order. Their system took over 5 minutes before the close, and they liquidated me. And they legged me out, means they market ordered one side, and then they market ordered the other side, and I got slippage on both sides. And my max loss was supposed to be like $6,000, but I ended up losing $9,000. So that was a $3,000 different than what should have been, and I was so pissed off. I called them, and yeah, like I said, they told me to take a hike. All right, let's watch these markets. We got gold up on the right-hand side. Let's get the Nasdaq up on the left. And let's see how these markets going to react. Okay, Nasdaq left, gold right. Top of the hours came and gone. We got Trump speaking in. Nebik, yep. Now remember, I'm not watching it. Everybody, if you want to watch it, go ahead on your own. I'm watching the markets. That's what I care about. I'm watching these markets. I do not get into politics. If anything, I would have conversations that affect these markets. But that is about it. My job as a trader is to make money on price fluctuations. And that's what I do. Politics come and go. There's always drama. Came in late. What are we waiting on? News? We're waiting on a Trump speech. And he said it was going to be a long speech. So You know, we'll see. Yeah, it's good to know when headlines hit, but what exactly is that headline? Usually, I don't look at it until after the fact, right? When it's something like this, when it's verbiage, when it's words to digest, you get the headlines. If someone says something, you can't be quicker than the people that are paying tens of thousands of dollars for the rapid news. Get the news first. We're seeing some volatility in the Nasdaq here, some back and forth. Gold holding 52.03. Stop loss and risk accepted on the MNQ long. Okay, man trades. You're long Nasdaq. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get to that 700 light goal. Remember? What if I just don't mention it? And I put the... What if I stop mentioning the light goal and just put the risk and just say, hey, it's up to you guys to get to 700 likes each night. I'm not going to ask for them if you really want me to start 30 minutes early. What do I think about the gold market? Well, I think we're at 5,200 here. And everyone's thinking it's going higher, right? The banks have a price target of over 6,000. Buyers been stepping in. It's trending up into the right. I personally have a hard time shorting gold longer than a couple days. Why don't you just do a poll? What kind of poll? I don't have the power to do a poll right now. Dakota, I should enter the Robbins Cup. Why? Why should I enter the Robbins Cup? I rather make money in my own account. In my own, not have to deal with any of that. Is it because you think I need to prove something to someone? Oh, there's some buyers stepping in right there in the Nasdaq. Can you talk about slippage on XFA versus live? XFA is simulated. Live is obviously a live environment. XFA is basically like a guaranteed fill if price hits it. Live is you get in line, right? You have to be in line. They're relatively similar though, because I like competition. Let's short. I mean, let's. This is not a signals class. Follow your own process. There's gonna be traders that are long. There's gonna be traders that are short. If someone else is opposite of you, don't stress out. There's always winners and losers. There's nothing red on my watch list. There's absolutely nothing red. Silver, gold, equities. It's all green right now. Can we get a house account to do a 50 lot? Hey, we got it. You guys heard it from MP. MP, I'm gonna see if we could get MP here on slow markets in a couple weeks. Gold's continuing to find buyers. Nasdaq just very choppy here at 25,100. How do you get two charts on your screen at once? Right there. Right there. See this? Select layout. And then you can link them. See? Link them. Link. Select layout. Cryptos. Yeah, everything's green. Green on the screen. When does Trump talk? I think he's starting to talk now. Mag 7's green except for Broadcom. No, Broadcom's green. Yeah. It's at 326. And it's the Tech 9. Because Walmart. Don't forget, Walmart is included in this. Tech 9 stocks. I got it. Let's look. 1 second. I forgot to add Walmart on this one. In this text. Okay, Walmart Incorporated has officially been added to my Tech 9 watch list. And it is right there next to Tesla. It's right next to Tesla. Because Walmart and Tesla, they're both tech stocks. And Walmart is the only thing red now. Walmart's red. We're down 7 cents. 0.06. Alright. Barcoding right now. Taking profits early, what do you recommend to actually let my trades run? Smaller size. If you're taking profits too early, smaller size, maybe a couple contracts. Like for example, if you're trading a mini, maybe try sizing down and take profit on a couple of them, couple contracts, and then just let the other ones run. Walmart Tech, yeah, Walmart is now classified as a tech stock. It's in the Nasdaq. I know, crazy, huh? We got a nice reaction right there in gold. Gold reacted. We bounced off 200. Okay, gold's catching a bid. Gold's catching a bid. No trades for me. Hey, that could be a good decision. Trading is optional. Trading is very optional. I posted that today. I made a post. Trading is optional. Yeah. I said trading is optional. And this is on my social media. Not sure if I'll trade my personal account at all this week. Going to be extremely picky. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't trade my personal account very often. 5 trades a week max. I have not traded it at all this week. Last week I had 3 trades. Yeah, just there's not very often do I see like amazing setups. I'm like, oh, I want to put bigger capital at risk. Gold continuing to push higher here. Session highs. Wonder why. Y'all trading during these days? Yeah, we're watching the markets. The equity's selling off. A little 6 points. It's not big moves yet. Very, very minimal. Very small movements. Nothing dramatic. While we wait, let's do some hashtag slow markets. Timber, we're down like 10 points. Let's take a look at some hashtag slow markets while we're waiting. Briefly. Ooh, I don't know. All right, real quick. Hashtag slow markets. Steve Beck got in early, took profits, stop at break even, leaving a runner. New, nice. You lived a runner. You're long at gold, so that one's paying out pretty well. Precision, my slow market long position. Let's see if it hits full take profit. Nice work. Let's go. Coach DBA Concepts back at slow markets. DBA Concepts had a big loser yesterday. Good to recover 97 profit. Nice work. And my man caves trades. Green on the screen. Long the Nasdaq. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Gold is pushing higher. Nasdaq starting to push lower. Not big though. These aren't huge movements. There's some momentum. A little bit of momentum to the downside now. I'm starting to pick up speed. We got maybe some support here at the 72s. Possibly these 70s. Nothing dramatic so far. Just some volatility. Gold got to 52.12. Bitcoin over 66,000 now. Yeah, that's what it is. State of the Union address. We're looking at a bump in volatility. We have about 12 minutes left to the bottom of the hour, and we could see more volatility step into this market. That is for sure. Wait, are you playing a drinking game, Dan? Yeah, that's what we're here for. Yeah. Yep, we're watching market volatility on Trump speaking. And NQ 3-minute ATR is only 11 points. There you go, James. Are you using an ATR to determine targets, movements? Metals and rollover. Yeah, we've seen that. Go take a look at the silver depth of the market. It's just nothing. There's no liquidity in silver. Yeah, and you could, hey, yeah. Reminder, you can still do hashtag slow markets. You can do hashtag slow markets. Go ahead and tag me right there on the socials. I don't mind. I'll do it one more time. I'll do another hashtag slow markets before the end of it. Yeah, there we go. As we watch and we wait. Got called to live on February the 13th. How long do they take for the account to be set up, brother? That is a good question. I know Jay got called up. That's a good question. Let me see the calendar. It shouldn't take too long. It shouldn't take too long for it to get set up. But congratulations. Nice. That's good to hear. Yeah, if it's taking any longer than maybe the end of the week, reach out. Yeah, I couldn't imagine it taking too much longer. I watch you in practice on the practice account every night. Maybe next month I'll move it to the XFA night. That's how it should be. Nice work, Cryptic. Watch, practice it on a practice account. Once you feel comfortable and confident, then and only then should you move it towards, real risk. I like that. Okay. Okay, something's happening. Something's happening here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, we're seeing movement. We're seeing movement. Okay, in the Nasdaq. Which I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the speech. That's what we're expecting. I'm going to put on a little risk right here. Just a little bit. We're going to put some risk on these markets. I'm long the micro Nasdaq. Not much risk though. What nice wide stop. Gold's starting to come off of these highs. And let's see how let's see. I don't mind a little bit of risk. See how this one plays out. My problem is discipline. I can't leave the desk after taking a loss. Any tips? Use the lockout feature. This lockout feature, and once you click it and lock yourself out, that should become a little bit easier. But yeah, it's discipline's hard. It's not easy. Smaller size, it's hard to take a loss, right? Being a good loser. Being a good loser is easier said than done. Something like that. I was just saying, I was not trading. Trading is easy. On Twitter, that's what you're referring to, Infinite, where I was saying trading is really simple. It's us as a human that makes it hard. It makes it very difficult. I was willing to put on one contract here for a breakout through the session highs, and we're not really doing much, kind of hovering back and forth, so a little hesitant on that. That gold long looks attractive off those 04s, 03s. We'll see. I'm expecting some more volatility. Could I change the music? What music do you want? I got a non-copyright playlist. How's that? Music's fine. I'll get some more updated stuff. Small entry night. Let's squeeze. Let's squeeze. Hey, we're not really getting too much volatility yet. I'm looking at this bump. Whole lot of nothing so far. Whole lot of nothing. Bottom of the hour. So in about 4 minutes, we might see another spike in volatility here. You want some Bad Bunny? How about some Good Bunny? Why Bad Bunny? Why not Good Bunny? Let's get this. Come on, Nasdaq. BTFD. Buy stocks now. I want to hear those words. Buy stocks now. How about Guns N' Roses? Ooh, I'd love to sit here and jam out Guns N' Roses. Remember, non-copyright music is a must here. I could sing, but then I might get like 700 dislikes. Remember, we got to get 700 likes, or else I'm not starting 30 minutes early. Just Topstep's email JMP. Coach Hoop. Hey, Coach Hoop, you want to see an ugly depth of market? Go look at the silver minis. Dom. It's ugly. Silver minis, depth of market. There's just nothing. There's nothing. There's no business. It's scary. You'll sing along? Yeah, Coach Hoop, right? Yikes. Yeah, I wouldn't touch that with your money. I would not put a trade on in silver with anybody's money. Yeah, that's crazy. Here we go. We are green on the screen. Yeah, hopefully it rolls. Do some EDM. You want to listen? Trade with EDM. Trade with EDM. better now? I had an interesting experience with an EDM concert one time. That's all I'm gonna say. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. It was fun though. Pump up the hurt but focus. Silver is wicked. Yes, it is. March isn't really the front month anymore. Yeah, the Topstep X, it'll automatically roll. I'm not gonna trade it right now. Come on, Nasdaq, and go get a stick and poke it. We got a quarter point. We got a quarter point. Men's hockey team. I seen that. We're trading gold here. At the Sandman Amphitheater. MTN. Hey, let's get a nice dinner for tonight. Maybe that's all I could ask for with these markets. It seems like it's on a holding pattern waiting for Trump to say something to affect these markets, and we're not really getting it tonight. Remember, Nvidia earnings tomorrow. Nvidia earnings tomorrow. That is a big one. It's really big for these equities. Will Nvidia hold this market up? Can Nvidia push these markets to new all-time highs? I don't know. We'll tune in tomorrow. We are... Ooh, Nasdaq likes it. Brian, I see that. I gotta share a screenshot. Brian, automates a little meme. Guy poking the ground with his stick, saying, "Come on, do something. Come on, do something." Well, it's doing it. We're up. Arby's roast beef again. I'm not giving it back. I'm not giving it back this time. I'm not giving this Arby's roast beef back. It's mine. It's mine. Remember the goal. Let's go. Let's go. Maybe I can make enough to go to Vegas next week. Do I go to Vegas next week? Maybe I do. Maybe I go to Vegas. You guys were talking about Rips. I was actually having a conversation with the MP today in Fast Markets about my man Rips. Maybe I go to Vegas and hang out with him. Let's go. Shanghai just opened back up. Bottom of the hour. Yeah, a minute ago. Bottom of the hour. Come on, market. Keep poking it. Let's go. Try it. Let's go. Okay. Okay. What's going on here? Oh, yeah. Eddie. Shout out Eddie. Long MNQ. This is the Nasdaq on the left. I got the gold on the right. But I'm long the Nasdaq and we're getting it. That tape bomb, yeah, and we're long. We are long and strong. These equities. Walmart. We are long Walmart. Because Walmart is in the Nasdaq. Come on, Walmart. I remember buying a goldfish at Walmart. I remember buying a goldfish at Walmart. Man, that was peak happiness right there. Freaking died like in a week. They don't. Walmart doesn't sell fish anymore. I know, and that's why they became a tech stock. I'm showing my age. All right, Nasdaq. That must have been something. Something said. Something said. We are up. The gold get a little bit of a reaction right there. You'd buy a beta fish. I felt like they needed saving. Oh man, those are good times. Good times. And now Walmart to tech stock. It's just still amazing to me. U.S. hockey team. I've only went to one hockey team. I've only went to one hockey game ever. My one and only hockey game I've ever went to. It was on a date. It was like a week and a half ago. And it was pretty good. It was really good, actually. They fought. They fought each other. There was one fight. The refs broke up the other fight. So I'm like low-key a little bit of a hockey fan now. And they're yeah. Oh. You're low-key short? Put some heels on. Put some heels on. Mandy in the markets. The Mammoths are fun. I don't remember what team I went to watch, but I just know there was a fight. I didn't know what was going on half the time, but it was entertaining. Yeah, the fight was entertaining. It didn't last very long. Yeah, that's all I am there for. Though. Whatever, just fight the dude. Yeah, I didn't know what the heck was going on. It was fun, man. It was fun. I want to go to another one. Maybe I'll learn a little bit about hockey. There was a little bit of me that wanted to go out on the ice too. I'm like, I'm gonna have to learn how to skate. I'll go out there and just enjoy fighting. Keller is a hell of a player. 104. These markets are slow tonight. Now you're coming out about your... Yeah, this black eye is almost gone. This black eye is almost gone. Oh, look at gold starting to sell off here. Back to 5,200 maybe. Yeah, hockey on TV is always boring. I considered it boring. I had no interest in hockey when growing up. But I went on a date and she took me to a hockey game and I was sold. I'm like, dang, all right. This is pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I went to a fight and a hockey game broke out. Yeah. My drinking team has a hockey addiction. Yeah, so I didn't know what was going on, but we had a hell of a time. Come on, Nasdaq, get something. Get something. We gotta get... I was expecting a little bit more action tonight, chat. I'm sitting here long in the live account. And we are flatlining here. Wait, didn't you only have one black eye yesterday? Yeah, this is my one black eye. What are you talking about? I don't have two. Did she body check me? Reprogramming? Not till after the hockey game. 109? See if we get through these session highs. Session high here in the Nasdaq is 118, these micros. Someone says silver. I'm not silver tonight. I see silver is catching a bid there. Bitcoin holding above 66,000 spot. Not really much going on, to be honest. However, I am in long. Nasdaq's going up. We are close. We're close to breaking through session highs maybe here. This wasn't the only night. Come on. Let's get it. I think if Nasdaq could break out, we'll start to see some momentum. We're going for a steak dinner here tonight. Let's get through this. Come on. I gotta stop watching the chat. Gotta stop watching the chat. Distracting. There's a reason why the rest. Okay, there we go. 113s, 114s. All right, let's just focus on that. Let's just focus on the Nasdaq now. All right, goodbye gold. Let's just focus on the Nasdaq. There we go. Here we go. We're going for that steak dinner. And I'm gonna tighten the risk up. Yeah, let's tighten that risk up a lot. Actually, it's just one contract. Come on. What's my target, sir? I want a nice clean breakout. There's no. I gotta get the 5-minute chart out. I was expecting some type of breakout towards these highs, these 120s, these mid to upper 120s, right here. But we're having such a hard time. I'm getting out. That's not what I'm wanting to see. That's not what I'm wanting to see. I took a $3 loss today, and I'm taking a $6 loss tonight. I am having a difficult time. We're having ice and water for dinner. Hey, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Nasdaq just not really doing much. Gold in very similar situation. Very similar situation. I'm going broke. $5 at a time. $3 today. $3 yesterday. $6 tonight. We're just not getting the movements. We are not getting the movements. Yeah, I mean, this risk management, right? We're not getting movements. There's nothing else I could do. Yeah, Trump is talking State of the Union address, and these markets are just struggling. I thought I had to break out to the long side, and we're just sideways. If this market goes, sure, it could go, but I'm not putting money at risk with this type of price action. I'm okay for right now. You have to write a check. DoorDash has eat now, pay later. Is it really? Does DoorDash really have that? Let me pull it up. I'm going to order my food on layaway on eat now, pay later. I'm going to be in debt to survive. Eat now, pay later. That's sad. Gold pulling back. I can see gold's looking pretty heavy here. Layaway. I'm gonna lay away some McDonald's after that. Lay away the McDonald's here. Honestly, I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm mixed on both. I'm mixed on both. Very, very neutral on these markets. Very neutral. I'm not getting any direction. Very choppy, so. My car's tax deductible, how that works. Gladly pay you Tuesday for a burger on Monday. Today's last day for the 30% off. I bought some emergency combines. Okay, man cave. Tariff talk right now. Tariffs, okay. All right, these markets are not reacting at all, even in this very low liquidity. 3-bar reversal on gold in the 15-minute. I was looking at that a little bit. I don't look at the 15-minute, but you kind of see it rolling over. It's just 5,200 is a big round number. Kind of seen how 25,000 played out in the Nasdaq today in the New York session. I have a hard time shorting the gold. I wouldn't be surprised. I would love to see a pullback, a deeper pullback here in gold and some type of reversal to get in long, because I'm I don't mind shorting gold. I'm just not a big fan of shorting gold. I don't like shorts. I suck at shorting markets. It doesn't mean I can't. It's just a lot of my losses in my lifetime have usually been from shorting markets. But yeah, equity, Nasdaq starting to sell off here just a little bit. So let's get this 2 window back up. Let's get gold on one, Nasdaq on the other again. All right, we'll get gold on the right, Nasdaq on the left, and then we'll watch it. We'll get right back at it. Yeah, we pulled down to 93s. Trying to see some volatility in here, just not really much. Yeah, I'm a permanent bull. Me too. I'm a perma bull, but being a perma bull doesn't mean you always have to take long trades. Location matters dramatically. Dakota, do you think silver could get to 120 again, or was that a fluke? Hey, anything could happen. I mean, silver's rallying, right? Silver's at what, 88? Silver's at 89. Silver. Yeah, look at that. Oh, wow. Silver catching a bid. Silver just pumping right there. Yeah, anything's possible. Look, gold's just chilling. And then silver just, wow, that was a freaking huge move. 3.6% in silver. I mean, because look at the depth of the market. There's nothing. There's nothing on the depth of the market. So, who knows? Silver could very well be at over $100 an ounce. People didn't think it could get there last time. I like a long on gold, though. Let's get in this gold, and I'm going to get in some go settings, charts and data. Go ahead and do some ticks, and we are going to get long the gold. All right, gold, let's get it. We got a big rally on silver. Gold came down, tested 5,200, held it. So let's see if we get back up and test these session highs. We got Nasdaq on the left. Risking 163. Let me make sure. Yeah, $160 is what this risk would be. I'm probably going to close it out before it gets there, if we do. But I don't mind long golds. Tariff talk mostly push silver higher. Nasdaq still stuck at 25,100. Gold, we're holding okay. We're holding, but that's about it. I'm down $8. Not really too much in terms of movements. Gold's up 0.5%. We could easily push back up to these session highs. I would be okay with that. I would be okay with that. While we're waiting, remember with the like goal, we're only at 500 likes. And let's get through these hashtag slow markets one more time. Missed my final take profit, but closed 24,735. Okay, nice. Okay. I just requested my second payout ever. 7,163. Nice work, Brian. Thank you, Topstep, Coach DBA. Beautiful. Look, see, payouts, traders getting paid. 95 is 95 in Cicero. There's Man Cave Trades again. I like, see, making money. You don't need $1,000 days every day. You don't, just consistency. That's all that matters. You're journaling every day. Great work. Pawn trade. It's never too late to save an XFA. Making progress on stopping my tilt days. Nice. Nice. Wow, look at that. See? Number one, to get out of a drawdown is stop digging. Stop getting yourself in a hole. and just base hits. See, it adds up. It adds up. Might feel like it's taking forever, but it does add up, and you know, it just takes time. Just takes time. Beautiful work. All right, gold holding these 5203s. Seeing a whole lot of nothing. Tick charts are much easier to deal with on silver at the moment because of the low volume. Yeah, it's been kind of a really, not kind of, it's been a slow night. Now, because we are not at 700 likes tonight, if that's where we finish, I will not be starting slow markets 30 minutes early if we don't get there. Remember, it's up to me. To me, it doesn't matter whether we start at the same time we've been starting, or we start 30 minutes early. To me, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna be trading. It's on you guys. SJR trades. SJR trades. Okay, I'm gonna, this will be the last hashtag slow markets. But look at this. From 2K months to now consistently making over 20K months. Look at that. Heck yes. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That's a W. Yeah, gold just chilling. Gold not liking this. Am I gonna have to just take another L? Am I gonna take another L? Yeah, let's take this L. I don't want to take it any more than that. Gold just breaking back down through those. The real market tonight is betting on the length of fair enough, Williams. Yeah, we're not going anywhere. There's not much action. We've seen it. I think there's more action in that like button than there are these markets. Oh. Yeah, it's not getting much. It's this music. How much am I down? We're down 6, 7. Look at gold just selling off now. I think gold picked that direction. Gold is dumping. I made the right decision to just cut that trade on time. Nasdaq, it's following along. It's following along here. There goes gold. It's falling off a cliff. Off we go. Let's take a look. I got put silver side by side. Silver, not really doing much. Nasdaq, did I say 6, 7? Yeah, that's how much I'm down. 6, 7. Because that's so funny, right? Yeah, I closed it up here, so I'm happy. And then we dumped all the way down to those 80s. Hey, sometimes it's just about risk management. So yeah, it's a bad day. But how bad is that day? Buy the dip? Yeah, look at Mark. Gold ripping right back up. We're right back up. What an insane. V-shaped recovery on gold right there. That's made a lot of people happy or mad. Which one is it? Stop loss is a better entry? Not really. Well, where my original stop loss was, maybe. But I got out at pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. Very happy. There you go. Very happy. There's the traders that were short were happy if you got out. Traders that are long are not too happy, right? Because they get stopped out and then it bounces. You're seeing a little bit more. Look at this price action on Nasdaq. It's not looking too hot either. Just lots of indecision, lots of nothing. Yeah, mad recovery. Is that the VWAP? Did it hit that VWAP? Hit the VWAP and started bouncing. Really want that on the weekly. Why I think GC is dump after Trump speaks. Oh, I don't know. It's been an interesting one. It's definitely been an interesting one. But we did not get to the 700 likes tonight. So as much as I'd love to, no slow markets starting early. I was ready to. Sadly, it's supply and demand. I set the supply. I said it. We didn't get to it. Tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I will be on air bright and early for the New York Session Open. New York Session Open, bright and early tomorrow morning. And of course, tomorrow night with Coach J for slow markets. But remember, NVIDIA earnings tomorrow. That's the big one. That is the big one. 5 more minutes still? Nah, you guys can't get to 700 in 5 minutes. And what if I decide to end the stream right now? Then what? Then y'all... See you in the AM. Let's get another shiner for... Hey, no more. I'm not... Like I said, I'm not... I gotta protect my face until after Thursday. Thursday I could get as many shiners as I beat up, fat lips. You'll screenshot it. Yeah, there's nothing. It's at 6:48. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the chat like I cut the bad trades. Not worth it. Hey, I was looking for 700. We didn't get to 700. Just take the loss. Cut it short. End it. Yeah, fade Dakota below 700 likes. Cut the outro, drop the mic, be done. Look at gold just recover from that. BTFD. Buy the freaking dip. Over and over again. Trump talking about the markets. Big Smoke. I don't know who that is. But I could make an assumption. I don't want to make that assumption. I'm gonna just hide that for my own sake, because I'm not gonna Google that. Come on, y'all. Yeah. Big Snow. Oh, is that pretty bad that I might know what that is? Chat does. 5,200. Where's Doom been? I don't know. When is Jessica coming back? Hopefully soon. She was a great addition to Fast Markets. I know the team loved having her on. Very knowledgeable, experienced. Lighting is very golden tonight. That's just my glow. That's my glow. I actually have a filter on my camera that I have to like mess around with, or else... Yeah. But tonight there's no filter, so you get the natural glow. $197.5. Yeah, hold on to nothing. Do you ever trade 15 contracts on MNQ? Not really. Man, look at that. Buy the dip opportunity on gold. I just missed it. Can we do 7:30 tomorrow? No, I see. The agreement was 700 each night, and if we don't get there, then I'm not gonna start 30 minutes early. Like I said, I make that commitment to the community, and community. It works both ways, right? It works both ways. Me putting in time and effort, and like a relationship here. I can't put in 100% and get 50% back, or 50-50. It's not 60-40, 40-60, 50-50 here. A little bit more effort. I'm pretty sure you'll get to it. So on that note, we didn't get as much price action as we were expecting with the State of the Union address. Remember, tomorrow is NVIDIA earnings. It's a big one. Thursday, inflation, or Thursday jobs. Friday, inflation. I will be on tomorrow morning for the New York session open, and again tomorrow night with Coach J for slow markets. And it looks like we did not get to the 700 likes, and I'm going to go ahead and end it because we got 30 seconds. No, I'm going to end it. Take care, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow.